Tried and true Devil's Landing. I don't think I've seen anyone that trolls harder than water horses.
And he's up there, top 5 troll. Except for, he's a good kind of troll. He doesn't really have like, all his trolls are kind of harmless and just sort of silly. Oh, you thought? Yeah, big bet. It's kind of worth it. I probably would have just taken the damage off the lockout. Heavy's not broken. Taz has been working on the Spinal though. Block? Punish? Can you even punish that? I forget, actually.
Punish what?
Shadow Whirl.
No, it's not punishable.
Okay.
You can shadow counter it. He can steer it, but if he's close up, it's impossible for him to steer it, so it's not 5 hits. So it'll always be 5 hits.
Oh no! Oh, got the punish, but didn't really combo off of it. Yeah, again, Taz going with these heavies. I would like to see more Skeleport from Taz. Like, especially that situation right there, like Skeleport and the Soul Sword probably would have caught Dirus off guard. I think represent like that sort of stuff until your opponent shows that they're just going to, they're actually going to check it. Otherwise, abuse it. If your opponent
definitely want to Skeleport a lot against Conra.
Yeah,
like, Spinal might win this match out, and it's mostly because of Skeleport.
Yeah, throw tag, that's fine. If your opponent, it is minus, so if you do see your opponent throw attacking a lot after situations like where they're minus, like just press a button instead, press a light button.
Yep. Like Maya players and throwing after you block tumble kicks is like the most classic experience I've had.
They love doing it.
Like some characters and players will punish you a lot for Skeleporting a lot, but Conra has a harder time doing it, so you have to want to represent it more against him.
Yeah,
see what your opponent's capable of.
But yeah, also just in general, it's good just to throw it out and see if your opponent's ready. I mean, right now, while he's doing all this stuff, Skeleport, even without a skull, would be good too, to go behind
Not
him.
in place.
Yeah, you gotta do the one that goes
Skeleport
behind
in place when there's bugs on you is not the move. Heavy Skeleport will always put you behind. Taz does use that crouching heavy kick way too much as well, one thing I noticed.
I mean, if it's catching people...
One thing if you didn't know, Taz, if you have no skulls, you can still cancel a Skeleport into a shadow move to make it recover faster. You can do Skeleport into like Shadow Soul Sword or Shadow Bone Shaker or Shadow Skull. Really make it harder for your opponent to punish.
Yeah, we're still not seeing the Skeleport. Okay, here we go. Finish the combo.
Could use a meter. Nice damage ender. That's not a good meaty! You could have just blocked and punished Dirus. I had no way to.
Yeah, Taz just needs to do heavy Skeleport in that situation.
Yeah, if you just Skeleport Soul Sword there, it'll work. But you're just like trying to slide in at super far ranges.
No punish? No! Got the whiff punish on
Spinal
that.
does have some pretty weak lights as well.
I mean, this is kind of what you do whenever you find something your opponent doesn't know how to deal with. You just keep doing it.
Now at Genesis, and there was just an interesting part where they're talking about like matchups, and it's like what makes certain matchups bad is like different for each character based on what their weaknesses are. And I think that's just like an interesting way to think about it. And it's something you should think about in probably every fighting game.
It's not real, yeah.
Like I was saying, Spinal's weakness is like these fast recovery buttons, so it's like the matchups that he has are bad, or the characters that have really good light options like Wolf and Jago and Kim-Woo. But then he does good against like TJ and Conra, who don't have good light options.
Sometimes this is just the Spinal matchup as well. It's like you gotta wait until you get Instinct to get skulls. There's one. Now you can do some stuff.
Yeah, I mean, KI is like a pretty vortex-heavy game, and also has the breaker game on top of it, so sometimes you just lose round start, and then you're just putting vortex until you get instinct. You gotta use it to escape and come back.
Now's the time to represent that heavy Skeleport into like Soul Sword or something.
Yes.
And again, heavy Skeleport goes
there we
through.
go. Yeah, Soul Sword.
It goes through everything besides throws. Like Conrad could be cheeky and actually meaty you with throw, but that sounds extremely difficult.
I would have spent that second bar meter to kill, left him alive with a pixel. Maybe not worth it. I would have just spent. Always spend the cash if you got it. And look, you just spent the meter anyway.
Yeah, KI meter comes pretty fast for you. There's kind of no reason not to spend it most of the time. I do kind of like keeping one on deck for like shadow guns or stuff like that, but if it's going to be the difference between killing and you don't know, I would just spend it.
Yep, I agree in like almost every situation. You have to have a really good reason not to.
Skeleport, come on. No punish, that is punishable.
It's mega punishable. Taz should be canceling that into Shadow Skull. And then on hit, you get a combo on block. You're -2, I think. So you're safe.
Again, more heavy Skeleport. Just keep doing it.
Not Shadow! Okay,
I mean, Shadow worked out. That was interesting. Was there still a scare up there?
Seemed like it. Yeah, the skull just disappeared. Nicely done, Dirus.
Yeah.
Like, Taz just looking like he's more experienced with the Spinal character.